Hey guys, so today I'm going to clean like a bunch of my brushes, and I have done a video on like cleaning my brushes and stuff, but you know, I wanted to kind of do something a little bit different. I'm also going to be using like my trusty brush egg, and I only have like this Imperial Leather Marshmallow body wash to wash my brushes with. And I did have a, what's it called? Hopefully this doesn't make too much noise. I did have a brush cleanser thing, like a spray, but I think I've run out of that now. Yeah, because I was using that on my beauty blender sponge kind of thing. So I have not got any more of that. But I'll probably repurchase it because it was really good on my beauty sponge. So yeah. So I had a hard week at work, Justin back to work, but I feel like I'm there now, I'm good. Oh, today was so funny. 3 people got stuck in a lift at work. They were in there for like 2.5 to 3 hours. I felt so bad for them, but it was just like all of their colleagues were laughing at them, and then my colleagues went down and were shouting through, like shouting down to them, like stuck in a lift jokes, like, hey guys, need a lift, or I understand it's so hard, life has its ups and downs. Like they're taking the complete and utter mick out of them. It felt so bad. Like imagine being stuck in a lift for 3 whole hours. That is so bad. And the thing is, somebody had just come to fix the lift, and already it was like, I'm never taking that lift again. Never, ever, ever. Because it breaks down just way too often. Way too often. Well, look how much like product is in that. It's just disgusting. Ew. My brushes are way overdue clean. Like way overdue clean. Like they said that you're supposed to wash them once every month. I definitely go over that month. But I think I'm going to try just a little bit harder. Oh god, spraying my products absolutely everywhere. I'm going to try and be a little bit more strict on myself when it comes to cleaning my brushes, because I don't want to start seeing any adverse reactions on my skin because I'm not washing my brushes as often as I'm supposed to. It's time for me to start getting a little bit stricter on myself and start making sure that I'm cleaning my stuff a little bit more often. Like, look, that's really bad, because I don't think that there's supposed to be like this brown along this side. Like I understand it's supposed to be brown on the top, but not there. Yeah, I was right. It's not. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely start being a lot more strict on myself. How have you lot's week been? I'm so glad it's the end of the month, going into October. Soon enough it's gonna be Christmas. Like how many of you, like going into October, how many of you actually celebrate Halloween? Because I'm not a big Halloween fan personally. My son absolutely loves Halloween, but it's just, I've never celebrated it at all. I was never allowed to celebrate it either. Like my parents were just not into it. It's like, okay, whatever you lot do at school, that's one thing, but as far as like trick-or-treating and dressing up for Halloween and stuff, it just wasn't allowed in my house. So I've never felt that I need to allow my kids to do the whole Halloween thing. Like whatever you do at school, okay, that's fine, but don't ask me to take you out trick-or-treating. And we're not really big on trick-or-treating over here in the UK anyway. It's not a big thing. So it's like you may get a couple of kids come to your door. But I know in the States it's a big holiday. But over here, it's really not. Like you might find that there's some people having the odd Halloween party, but we don't really take it that deep over here. We really don't. Anyway, the kids that we do see doing it, they're really small and they're accompanied by adults. Like I could not remember ever seeing a child like by themselves on Halloween going around trick-or-treating. That's just me personally, but I just don't gross. It's like oh, that is so gross. Yikes. Like I remember last year they did like a Halloween party at the childminders where my two kids go, and my son wanted me to do like Halloween. He wanted me to do like a skeleton on his face, so I bought like a face paint palette for him, and I did the skeleton. Like this is probably the furthest that I've gone for any Halloween situation. I'll probably switch up the soap I'm using. This one is. I'm just like using up so much soap. Anyway, yeah, so I bought a palette so that he can, or so that I can do the skeleton on his face, and it came out okay. It came out really well. And considering I was doing it like really early in the morning, I'm trying to get myself ready for work, I'm trying to, you know, get myself ready for the day and make sure that he, you know, that he's not late and stuff. Oh, okay. And then we just had found out that he was allergic to the paint. So as you can imagine, he was not very happy because he had to take off his Halloween stuff, all his Halloween face paint early, and all the rest of the kids had their Halloween face paint on. And then recently he had a school fair, probably like a couple of months ago, he had a school fair and they had face painting there. And I had completely forgotten that last year he had the reaction to the paint. But to be honest, I thought that he had a reaction to that particular face paint. I didn't think it was all face paint. So I let him get his face painted. And as we were leaving, he started itching. He's like, oh, my face is hurting, my face is hurting. So I've had to switch to this one. Just using so much of the marshmallow one, I had to switch to the banana one. But yeah, he was like, my face is hurting, my face is hurting. So I just had to grab a makeup baby wipe that I had in my bag and just wipe it off. And he didn't have any rashes or anything like that, but he kept on itching his face. So it just looks like he just does not like, his skin just does not like face paint. But sometimes even if you go to like fun fairs and stuff, they have face painting, and obviously they want to take part in that and get their face painted, and me having to say no. And obviously I'm not saying it to be like a spoil sport, but still you kind of feel bad, like what can you do? Now when you're rinsing your brushes, make sure that you squeeze it and make sure you let a lot of water go through your brush. Make sure you let a lot of water go through your brush, because you want to make sure that literally every bristle has all the soap suds out, because it will just harden the bristles or the hairs of your brush, but it's just coating the bristles. Because the dried soap will just be coating the bristles, so you don't want that. So there's still some other brushes to be cleaned, but I just don't have the time to clean them all. Now I'm just trying to power through and get all of these brushes done ASAP, Rocky, real quick. And I tend to kind of do it on a slant when I'm pre-wetting the brush so that all of the water doesn't go up into the ferrule. And I try and keep them face down as best as I can and make sure like the whole brush gets clean, because you can see half of it is still brown and half of it is white. Make sure that you always, that once you wash the brush, try and put it back in its original shape. So that when it dries, it doesn't have a tough time going back to the shape that it's supposed to. I've always advised using warm water, not hot water, warm water. So for example, I wouldn't leave this brush like this. I would leave this brush like this. I find cleaning my brushes so therapeutic. Last one. Oh my gosh. yeah, just a little bit left. And then this one, I'll just kind of bring together around my fingers to make it as round as possible. And then I'll kind of like leave this one on its side. Whew. So that's all of my brushes done. I'm so happy. Still got some more to do, but those can wait for another time because I don't use those ones every single day. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!